Today we are out in Conroe and we are actually taking a look at this absolutely stunning Perry home out in Artavia. This is going to be a part of their art collection. So I'm really excited to show you guys this one because I'm pretty sure this is the first floor plan and the first art collection home that we are featuring on the channel. Before we get into that and before we go take a look at the house, I just want to say, because I don't know if I've mentioned it on YouTube specifically, but most of these homes, if not all of these homes out in Artavia, you can get with 100% financing, so no down payment and no PMI. That's why my clients are moving out here, y'all. Y'all thought it was just because it was a great community. It is that too. But also, that's the big reason. Anyways, let's go take a look at this floor plan and see what we're working with. Starting off strong with the outside, y'all can kind of see some of like the wood grain textures and those features. Those are gonna be things that are going to be a part of the art collection versus like just the traditional Perry home. So we're gonna start to see little details like that just kind of pop up throughout. Right to our left, I had to remember which side was which, y'all. We were at study at the front, French doors with glass inserts. Looking like we're 12-foot ceilings. Oh, you're fine, go ahead. 12-foot ceilings on this one is what it looks like. We'll confirm when I look at that, but look at this natural light. Over here is gonna be your garage. Currently they're offices, but imagine this walled off and then you'll have a door right there. Hence why we have our little mud nook tucked into the corner here. And I'm loving, I feel like I'm going too fast on this one, y'all, but ceilings that we have up here, just the space that we have in the hallway. This is a 55-foot lot, but it feels real 60-65-ish. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Half bath on this one. Typically this floor plan will sometimes have a half bath, sometimes it won't. It's really up to you if you want to add it on. Usually it's like a 4-bed, 3-bath, but you can't add on that half bath. Wait, y'all, did y'all see that countertop? Oh, that is stunning. That is stunning. But you can add on that half bath if you'd like. Honestly, it makes more sense to do so. And then of course, laundry room. Like the laundry room on this one because you have enough space, washer, dryer, and where the printer is right here, we could actually do like a little folding station with more storage underneath. But this is a really good sized laundry room, especially for a house this size. I love the room sizes on this. Are y'all seeing that? So we've got more than enough space to pretty much, and I'm gonna go ahead and say, that this is gonna be the standard in all the rooms because of the square footage that we have on this one. This house is like 3,000 square feet almost, so we should have more than enough space for everyone to have a spacious room. Closet here, nothing too crazy, nothing to write home about, but it is a good closet. We appreciate a closet that is fully usable with an ensuite. Okay. I love when they do this tile. I like when they just give us fun things. Y'all, and they took it up. And they took it up. One thing about Perry, they don't play. They knew I was coming, so they added that extra strip at the top. I tease. But going out of first bedroom is a strong start. Now, we go back to our hallway, to our very overly spacious hallway. We're gonna go left. And now we have our game room. So on this one, you're gonna get game room and you're gonna get study. So 2 extra rooms that you can utilize, both with French doors, with the glass inserts. Loving the windows, especially like the length of them and the height of them. but I'm really just loving the flow of the space so far that we've been feeling in this house. It feels spacious. It doesn't feel so big and so overwhelming. Sometimes when we get to a certain square footage or a certain lot width, it just feels way too big. And then I like that we actually have a closet in our study. That's not something that we see, or I should say our game room. That's not something that we see all the time. So it is nice when we have that. Oh. Okay, so y'all Perry, y'all's interior designer was trying something new. Now across from our game room, we've got the 2 additional bedrooms. These look to be about the same size. Notice how you can fit 2 nightstands on each side. So realistically, if you push one way or the other, I'd push this way. You could probably fit like a desk here if you've got kids that need to study. And then we still have space here for them to have reading nook. Okay, chandelier. Okay, chandelier. I don't know if y'all can see that, but that's actually a really large chandelier in the space. It feels good, it's big. And then we still have enough space for dresser, plus to have a walkway. And even though we only have 1 window in each room, we're getting a lot of natural light in that makes all the difference in these rooms. Same closet, okay. They're playing some tunes. I'm gonna have to copy some of this music for the video. Then we've got bedroom 3. So 4 bed, 3.5 bath on this one. Remember that. But like, it's giving similar, but because of our door placements, I can kind of see, I'm trying to see how you could tweak this a little bit, because I still feel like you could fit a desk somewhere in this room, but you know what? It would probably have to be somewhere over here along that wall. So I think this room is probably just a smidge smaller, and same closet. Not gonna spend too much time on that one because I feel like we've seen that 3 times over. Now, bathroom for this, single vanity. Love the flooring that they just continued in here. Y'all, why they play with me? They teased us. They gave us 1 bathroom and then the other one they just didn't do they do. Come on now, come on. It's like 2 rows. That would have been 2 rows of tiles, but shared bathroom space. And this is gonna be the devoted bathroom for these 2. I can see why this floor plan technically has like a 4 bed, 3 bath because of how they place this bathroom. You'd actually be able to just let your guests walk in through here, go to the restroom, but I would go for the half bath. That's just me. I would do the half bath so that way guests could have access to their own bathroom that can just stay clean and you could shut that door. That's me though. Now, going into our hallway again, this is a really long hallway, but for those of you guys who are looking for a devoted dining room, but you still want that open concept feel, we're getting that here. So we've got dining room space here. Right now, this is a 6 table, light is on, but due to the length, I'm gonna say you could probably get at least like an 8-seater in here. Y'all see that light? Whew, that natural light looks so good. And also the view from here is also stunning. You know what? I'm gonna skip that little entryway. We're gonna go back to our living room so we don't miss anything. But this is where our open concept is really gonna shine at. Breakfast nook in the back, kitchen in the back, living room at the front, fireplace up against that corner, little things that we're already noticing, sliding glass doors in the back. That's gonna be an upgrade, but an upgrade worth doing? Yes, because look at that back wall. Look at all that natural light that's coming in. Feels like you're outside without having to be outside. And in Texas, yeah, the way the mosquitoes have been eating me up, it's probably better to stay inside. But I do like the flow and the space that we have here. Your living room, even though it does blend, it feels like it is big and it feels like you have a lot of space, and you also have a lot of walkway space to navigate these rooms. Going into our kitchen, peeping something already. I wonder if y'all have peeped it too. We've got the under cabinet storage, if y'all see that. So let me move this, it's gonna get loud. But we've got that under cabinet storage. Oh, and we've got 2 more of those to our right. Love when we got an island that doubles as functional, usable space, even on the back end. GE appliances on this one. Notice you've got a hidden vent hood, no microwave over the top. Your microwave and your double oven is gonna be off to the right, but you've got a lot of countertop space there. I'll show you guys the pantry. Okay. This will hold some Costco hauls. Not mad at that. Oh, y'all see that? Oh, and that triggers, let me find the trigger on it right there. It's the little things that bring me great joy. So you don't have to worry about, did I forget to turn the pantry light off? Another touch that we're gonna see with the art collection, just more unique tile options, a little bit more creative options. Oh, and a pot and pan drawer. Tell you, my favorite. Literally my favorite. It's a feature that I think every home should have, and hopefully it doesn't phase out. Blanco sink. Sorry to my double sink lovers, but this is a single. I'm sure we could talk about doing a double sink though, if that is preferred. I'm gonna save outside for last. We'll save that one for last because it is very hot. So let's go primary. But I wanted to take a close-up look of this tile. Loving what they did with this space. Shout out to their interior designer. They obviously knew what they were doing. Now, going off into our primary, love that we've got a little hallway, so our room is tucked away when you're viewing it straight on. Okay. Got enough space here to do a bench setup like they've got here. King size bed, ample space on the sides. Plus enough room for a sitting area, and honestly, you could throw another chair in there. You really could. But I like that you're sitting next to your yard, so you're really getting to enjoy the outside while inside. Ooh, look at that view, y'all. I can already tell the bathroom on this one is gonna be a little bit smaller. And I say smaller, let me adjust my words. Not that it is not enough space, but if you like an obsessively large or like just slightly larger bathroom, you may feel like this one is a little bit small. But you've got everything you need, so it is functional and it does work. But we've got our soaking tub right dead center. Come through, Perry. Tons of natural light happening over here. Love the split vanity that we have. This light is just, every part of the house has been absolutely stunning when it comes down to light. Toilet. Take a look at closet really quick. Okay. Got some built-in shelves happening right there. Some racks. mad at this. $29.49 is a good one-story floor plan, y'all. But I think one of my favorite parts is going to be the shower. I just like a tucked in shower. It feels cozier, it feels intimate. It feels like it becomes like a place to truly relax. And that's what this is giving. Handle by the door, so you don't have to step in to actually turn it on. Tile all the way up. What more can a girl ask for? Now let's take a look at our backyard. Okay, yeah, this would sell me. Got enough space here to have a lounging area and have a true table. Plus, really, we have enough space to have a true outdoor kitchen as well. And we've got gas spigot. So it's really easy to set up that outdoor kitchen. And if you've seen even one of my videos on literally any social media platform, you already know that Artavia is not gonna have any lines running through the back. All of that is running through the front of your lot. So even a small lot like this, you could get a pool on. You could extend out your patio a little bit more. You have a lot of space because you can use all of your space. Now that we've seen the house, let's go talk about the neighborhood. Starting with zoning, you are going to be zoned to Conroe ISD. Tax rate for this community is going to put you at a 2.93. Not bad for a master plan community, y'all. I'm not gonna hold you. We've walked communities where the tax rate was 3.14. There are communities in Katy where it's 3.25, 3.3. Y'all, it gets crazy out here. So 2.93 for a community of this stature, not too shabby. HOA is actually going to put you at $13.95, which is pretty normal for a community like this. Now, in regards to amenities, I have a list because it is a lot to remember. So I'm going to read this off my list. Thank you. Dapple Park, that's going to be your 13-acre community complex that is currently open. You're also going to have the 5-acre lake. You can do paddle boats in there. You can do the kayak launch or kayak rentals out there. I think you have to bring your own. I don't think they actually rent it. So you'll have to register your kayak, but you can bring that out to the lake and you can kayak out there. They have their, is it Palette Cafe or Palette Cafe? But that is going to be your restaurant and coffee bar that is also located there. And that one I know right now, it is not open all the time, but as the community expands, as more people move in, they are going to expand the hours. Right now, I believe it is just open on the weekends. You also have access to a 24/7 fitness center. So say goodbye to your gym membership. You can actually go within the community, and that is a huge plus for those of us who like to procrastinate, or those of us who want to try to get in a good workout and don't want to have to go too far, maybe before work or after work. And then of course, they're gonna have your other traditional things like your splash pads, your walking trails, your nature preserves. So Artavia is really focused on one, the art and nature. Hello, Artavia. And then of course, the nature aspect. So making sure that they've got lots of trees, lots of native plants. That is one thing that I absolutely love about this community, especially as an avid gardener myself, is seeing how they've taken the time to be really, truly invested in making sure that the plants that they are putting are either native or they're going to do very well in our climate. So your community is going to hold this shape and this look without having to always change it out or things dying or just looking not good. We're just looking like it's thirsting for water because it gets hot in Texas. So you really need to have your drought tolerant plants. Now we toured the model home, but in regards to what is actually coming available for this floor plan, you're actually gonna have one coming available in June. That's gonna put you at a price point of about $574.9. That is gonna be the 4-bed, 3-bath. So this one doesn't look like it has a half bath on it. Same 2-car garage. And then of course, we've got a few additional options. So if we're willing and able, to go down a little bit more in square footage. Then we've got 2695 square feet, starting at a price point of about $549.9. That'll be ready in June as well. Going all the way up to, and this is just for our 55s, 2966 square feet, ready in July. So, oh, wait a second. That one has 4-car garage. So we have options when it comes down to our 55 foot. And then of course we've got 50 foot, so that'll put you in the 4s. We also have some 45s as well. So when it comes down to options, you're definitely gonna have some with Perry. Now, before y'all go look at the next house on the next video, let me say this. If you guys have questions about purchasing a home in Houston or in Texas in general, if you have questions about the process, y'all have my number. You can call me. But some of y'all don't want to make that phone call just yet, or you're not in a place where you feel like you're ready, and that's okay too. And that's why down below I've attached what is basically going to be your home buyer's guide for all of the information, definitions, things that you just want to know and may need to know in regards to buying down here in Texas. So if you don't want to make the phone call right now, that's okay. I don't bite, but that's okay. Do that when you're ready. But make sure you download that free buyer's guide, because why not? It's just another free resource. Anyways, I will catch you guys on the next home tour. Bye.